Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you all here today. Hello, hello. All right, so I'm just gonna fight with my layers for a sec. Before I bring out my guests, I'm gonna say hello to all you fine people. Right now, I'm joined by Spencer and Dodge. So you all will probably recognize the amazing Dodge, but this is Spencer's first time, so try to be gentle. Anyway, let's see. Hello, Laura, the parent mod. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Sharon, one of my beloved channel members. Hello, hello. It's good to see you too. Hello, Richard. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, beautiful Nightmare. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Deadly Nightshade. Hello, hello. Welcome. It's amazing to see so many awesome people here today. Hello, hello, Sock Goblin. Straws are for suckers. I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Oh, yeah, mate. My chat is here, mate. Yeah, mate. Let's see. See, Spencer's lurking in the chat. Very good, very good. Rooster. Tappy taps inbound. No tappy taps, just gentle keyboard caresses, you know. Okay, Laura. No swearing until after the 10-minute mark. Okay. We have to be good. I will always be good. Let's see. Hello, hello. Hello, Razor. Welcome. Hello, Gothic Glitch. Welcome. Good to see you too. I don't believe I've seen you around here before. Welcome, welcome. Wait, I saw chicken nuggets. Ooh. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to. I thought for a sec I didn't unmute myself. I'm like, oh no. Oh dear, that could have gone bad. So I'm gonna bring on my guests. So, guests, say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
Dodge?
We're also unmuting.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming.
So, Spencer, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm another horror narrator. The name of my channel is Don't Fall Asleep. And I also narrate audiobooks as my day job.
Ooh, nice.
And a lot of time behind the mic.
You embrace the mic.
I'm one with the mic. Many hours every day.
So, Dodge, would
Dude,
you like to? Would you like to?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Would you like to reintroduce yourself? Everyone knows who you are, I'm sure. But
yeah, hi. I'm Dodge, formerly known as Dodge This 82. Now I'm Dodge the Grave, and I narrate scary stories. I do ASMR, and I'm awesome? Question mark. You decide.
The one,
No.
the only.
You are awesome. I said so, therefore you are.
Oh, thank you so much.
So,
it's official.
As always, chat, feel free to ask questions to either myself, but mainly to my dear guests who are on the table. I love this new setup. It looks so evil. It's like, yeah, so hello, guests. Anyway, where was
Are we on the chopping block? Is that what that is?
No, it's a
About
table.
to get sliced.
No, look, I'll show what it looks like without you two on there. That way, like, see?
Well, there's
Like,
bones
look.
on the table.
It's fine. Don't judge me for my bones.
And a heart.
Yeah. Problem. Okay, there we
she
go.
said, she said, yeah. What's the point?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
Hello,
I got a wig.
I got a That's not you. Oh, Gothic Glitch is new. Nice. Hello, Hossifel. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Lone Wolf. My favorite pup. Hello, hello. Okay, my phone's making my computer make weird noises. I'm gonna hang on. Do not disturb.
Happens sometimes. That's like an interference issue. Like your mic will pick it up.
Yep. Yeah, it does that sometimes. So I have to like make sure my phone is moved. Otherwise, like it picks up in the recordings, like, and then I start screaming. Anyway, it's fine.
It sounds like Morse code, like doo 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 doo. What is that?
It's like
your phone. It's a text coming in or something.
Ah, horror in the rocks.
Hey,
Hello.
Rocky's here to cause trouble. I see. No.
Yes. Oh my
Oh,
god.
pizza. So, I do have questions lined up for you. I mean, you both, but like, I guess.
You do?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're like, wow,
Always
the production's
surprised.
picked up.
Yeah. Every time I'm on here, I'm always surprised. I'm like, I've been on here maybe 5 times, and you always have questions for me. I'm just like, what else don't you know about me by now? Don't you know everything?
Well, we have to know everything. I mean, look, that's just how things go at this point.
Okay.
Still
Okay.
waters run deep, Dodge, don't you know? There's plenty more to learn about you.
Yeah, yeah. I'm an open book.
So, Spencer, what made you decide to make a channel?
You know, part of it was wanting to be more creative than I can be with the audiobook stuff. So, you know, I can't add effects or background music or weird characters or anything like that in the audiobooks, but you can in the channel. And in fact, it's pretty standard. But part of it was I had been listening to some like no sleep type horror channels to like go to sleep. And I thought with all the setup and stuff that I could, you know, make one just as nice as those and kind of put my own spin on it. And I partnered with a publisher in the beginning to get some short stories for the channel. And so it was sort of like that was the point where the dream became like, okay, this is something we're actually doing. Because I'd been thinking about it for months and months until finally it was like, okay, this is the point where it's time to go ahead and make it happen. So that was how I got started in the beginning. The channel's changed, but that's where I jumped off.
Nice. So, I'm curious. You've mentioned a little bit about the differences between audiobooks. So, if someone wants to get into like doing audiobooks, what advice do you have for them?
Someone like us or someone who doesn't have any experience?
Both. I'm difficult. That's why.
When in doubt, ask both.
Yep. It's like, look, this is an interrogation. We are going to be thorough.
Well, let's start with somebody who has not done it. Like I see that pretty regularly on Facebook. I mean, people aren't coming to me or anything, but I see that on Facebook. People are like, I heard on TikTok that you can make like $5,000 a month in passive income on audiobooks, and that is not true. You can in theory, but you can also win the lottery in theory. It's really it's very unlikely that you'll make a lot of money off the top. So that's one thing to remember when you're first getting in, that it's one of those things where it is a marathon and not a sprint. Aside from that, you got to make sure that you understand editing and that you have a good space to record in. And those things are intimately connected.
Very true.
The better your space, the less you have to edit.
That's true.
And try. I would advise somebody who's never done like the type of stuff that we do to practice first. You know, find a story that you like or whatever, and try reading it for maybe an hour or two, just to see what that's like. Some people think, you know, it's going to be different, but it's just reading to yourself alone most of the time. So you have to be comfortable with that, you know?
Yeah, like
Somebody like us, well, go ahead, and then I'll turn to
oh no
us.
keep going.
People like us, you have experience, reading things behind the mic, producing them, editing them, and all that stuff. So really, all you have to do is adjust the skills that you already have to what, the specifications that ACX has. ACX being the audiobook creation arm for Audible. And they have some particular things that they need you to do for your audio. Like it has to be a certain level of loudness, blah, 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 all that stuff. So get into that and get used to putting out some auditions. I mean, I think it's great because I think you'll make money a lot faster doing audiobooks than you will starting a YouTube channel. That is a long road. So I think having a diverse, not only income stream, but also like diverse amount of things that you work on can help keep you fresh.
That's true. Yeah, like I think that's also why I made my gaming channel, my ASMR channel, just something just a little bit different, than like horror all the time.
Yeah. Yep. I
What
know exactly how you feel about that.
What about you, Dodge?
What about me?
What did you say?
What's your advice? What's your advice for someone breaking in?
Oh yeah, don't do it. No, I'm kidding.
Run while you still can.
Quit now.
Don't. What's your advice? Wow. Get thick skin and find stories that you enjoy reading. I think that's really big. Because, you find those channels that read scary stories, but then they have second channels where they do true crime stories on the side, but they really like the the true crime stories channel way more. You know what I mean? Like everyone has second channels where they do things that they like way more. Just do the channel that you like way more. Just do what you love. And
I wonder if it's tough to pivot though. I mean, I guess you could start out, I assume that some of us start doing this and then there's a point where you're kind of like, oh, all right. Like, I think I just want to try reading something a little bit different, especially if you pull from the same communities. But I don't know. I've been wondering what a pivot would look like, to something that you really want to do.
I think it's also the time sink fallacy. So, well, I put all this time into this one. I'll just keep it going, even if you may not be enjoying it.
It took so much effort to get here. I can't just stop. I understand.
We're making narration sound so terrible too.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not. But it is, it is hard though.
Yeah.
Especially the first time you do it. So it's nice to maybe help people manage some expectations because it seems like it should be easy. All you're doing is reading out loud. Oh, big deal, right? Well, no, it's a lot. It's more complicated.
I'm quiet. Is that what you're trying to say? I'm quiet?
Who, me?
No. Unless I'm... No, not you.
Okay,
not you, Laura.
I turned Dodge up a little bit.
Oh.
Okay, so... Dodge is just quiet. Not her audio. Like, you are quiet as a person.
Oh.
Yeah,
as
that's true.
As a human being. I am quiet.
You are very quiet today.
I am. Yeah, that's just me. I'm really
the NPR of people. Very close to the mic. Very calm, measured responses.
Yeah, that's why I do ASMR. It's easy for me. Yeah. You, Spencer, you jumped up. I noticed that when you first started, it was kind of hard getting some footing. and
Dude,
getting some traction, but
it
you
was.
jumped up to like 600. How?
I did, but it took a long time. It was just gradual.
I noticed.
I feel like I should be, well, don't we all feel like I I feel behind where I hoped I would be, but 600 is still incredible. And it
Yeah.
came from doing collabs, I think.
Yeah.
That was a huge influx of new viewers. I got to be on a couple of the larger channels, and then some of that translated over into subs. And then it was just, you know, one or two, maybe like one a day, sometimes two. If I released, it was going great. Now it's funny you mentioned that though. I'm in a trough. Like, it is going
What does that mean?
slow.
Slow?
The views have dropped. The sub numbers have dropped. But I did some experimenting with releasing 2 videos a week, and I thought that would help. It had the opposite effect. It torpedoed some of the videos. So I'm like, oh man.
That can happen. Like
Weird.
sometimes, if you upload too much, I know it sounds kind of productive, but like YouTube's like, what the hell? And like your viewers get confused by it too. Like when I was posting too many videos, my viewers are like, what the hell are you guys? What are you doing? But like sometimes, like if I have gone on a break for a little bit, or haven't been able to upload, and then I upload, YouTube's like, oh, look who it is.
Yeah.
You finally decided to post a video. Well, you're not getting, your subscribers aren't getting notified.
Yeah, or that. It can be that too.
That happens.
But thank you for noticing that, Dodge. That's kind. Part of it, I think, is because the Midnight Host character appeared as a sort of hook. And I think there's a certain subset of people who latch on to having a character involved with the channel. And so that helped me retain some viewers longer.
Sweet. Sweet.
I guess.
Yeah,
it's speculation, though. I actually don't know. You know?
Sometimes
I don't know where they came from. And you're so good. And I was just like, okay, you read books. This is going to be so freaking easy for you. You're going to just start reading and this is going to be a freaking mob. But
I hoped so.
It took so long for your numbers to go up, and I saw it, and I was just hoping that you didn't get discouraged. So that's great, man. I'm glad that
thank
they're
you.
noticing you.
Like a little bit discouraged, but I was like, you know what? I just gotta keep trucking. Like you said, you can't. You got to get thick skin, and you can't. You can't. You're gonna want to give up sometimes, and just try not to think about it too much. Try not to look at the sub numbers, for weeks on end. Which I don't think I've done that for. I look at them regularly, but my advice: do as I say, not as I do. Don't pay too much attention to that number because, in the beginning, it's tough. It's tough to hone your whatever. Hone your vibe, your channel, hone your content.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of newbies will like overly look at your analytics too much and like I don't know. It's just like I do
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just want to say hello to the people coming in. Sorry. Hello, Drive Fast. Hello, Gemini. Hello, King. Welcome. Good to see you all. So Rocky has a question for you, Spencer, but he didn't ask the question. Well, he said Mr.
Pins
Man.
And needles. Yeah, presumably that's me.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, I'm guessing that's you. I mean,
my voice isn't that deep. We're gonna assume.
20 minutes in, time for the mandated chat greet. Go, lady. Well, hello, Laura Apple. Hello, everybody.
Look, I know it's not like that.
20 minutes in, time for the mandated chat break.
No, it's not 20 minutes in. It's an hour in. You know the routine. You should, that's when I have to get up and stretch and crack my back.
Oh, that, okay. I'm just talking about this moment. But yeah, you're like super gaslit just now. I'm like, have I been here for an hour? What time is it? Don't do me like that.
No, time is a completely different thing when you're on my live stream.
It is.
Probably should
We
have
must be
warned
having
you.
a great time because I thought it only had been 20 minutes, but it's been an hour.
Hmm.
Um,
Hi, innocence unknown.
hey,
I'm Dodge the Grave.
introduce yourself to
Yeah.
innocence.
And
Spencer.
I'm Spencer from the YouTube channel Don't Fall Asleep.
Excellent. Okay, so Rocky's question is cadence. Cadence seems to be a big thing for people. How have you gone about that, and what is your process?
And that's for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's you.
we'll pause for others to answer, but yeah, I totally agree with you about cadence being a big thing. And there's such a well, you know what? That's not true. There's not a huge variety in cadence. There is a creepypasta cadence that is super common across the channels, but that was one of the things that frustrated me about listening. I mean, it's easy to fall asleep to them, but it doesn't like I get that itch sometimes when I listen to somebody narrating with a flat cadence. It makes me want to be like, no, 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 it would be so much more engrossing if you punched, this certain word, or if you drug out your words a little more instead of having a really uniform delivery across the entire story.
Mm.
For me, it's one of the things that I'm the most proud of about my reading is my ability to emote text authentically, but also I don't know why that's easier for me than it is for a lot of other people. And it's been that way since I was a kid. I've just had that ability to read text and speak it out loud as if I were having the thought. I don't know how else to put that, but that's just come more natural. So that's how I tell the stories. Or from the point of view of whatever narrator it is, where they are. Are they scared? Are they, telling somebody at a bar? Whatever.
Like, I've generally found that first person stories are easier to add emotion and things into rather than, say, like third person stories.
Yeah,
Unless
I
you're
agree.
doing the voice lines, but like if you're doing the he walked, I don't like doing them. I think you can hear it sometimes. It's like he walked through. Yeah, he was being chased by a monster.
Here's my tip for that.
Okay. Ooh.
It
Okay.
is, and this is what I sort of discovered after reading such and such many books out loud, is that the narrator doesn't necessarily have they're not necessarily completely removed from whatever's happening in the story. They're not a character in the story, but they are a character in the book. So sometimes you can add some sort of editorialization in even like dialogue tags. He muttered, she shouted, whatever. These things can be delivered in a way that keeps the feeling of the story flowing. So even the third person stuff, I'll give you an example of what I mean, because I don't know if I'm really explaining this well. In one of the books I narrated recently, it's broken up into chapters, of course, and then each chapter follows a certain character. And so, as I prepped the book by reading it entirely first, so I knew what type of character they were. And say one of them was from down south. He was a serial killer who had this sort of raspy older guy voice. So his sections, the third person narration, it sounded different because it was following him and it contained elements of his point of view. So those things I read not as the character, but as a sort of sympathetic, disattached third person voice. Does that make sense?
It does.
Not really, but it
Okay.
will. There may be a moment where you're like, oh, I kind of get that now. I don't know. Or maybe there'll be a moment where I figure out how to explain myself better.
So good.
But yeah, that's sort of my feeling about even third person stuff is that it shouldn't necessarily be flat. Or it doesn't have to be flat. That's still a choice that's valid, but it doesn't have to be flat.
Okay. That's fair. I don't know. I know it's such a personal thing, but I just prefer doing first-person stories for the most part.
I agree with you about it. It's easier to emote.
Yeah, like I do have some third-person stories that are coming, so I don't know. I'm hoping I'm not gonna get bored halfway and go like, yeah, he did this and. Never mind. Anyway, so
You know, it's the difference between he crushed his face in the sand, or he screamed, crushing his face in the sand. I'm making this up as I go. And, you know, he screamed, crushing his face in the sand, or, you know, something that has a little more character to it. Or if the person's mad, he screamed, crushing his face in the sand. That might be a little over the top for non-dialogue narration, but for the sake of explanation, something like that.
So Richard,
but yeah, first person is fun. No, go ahead.
Excellent. So Laura is subscribing to your channel.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that a lot.
So King was just back from a drawing stream. Very nice. Ryfar says 30-minute sippy sip break. I've already had a couple of sippy sips. Very discreet sippy sips.
3-person thing is nice because I can drink some water.
Oh, God damn you.
When I need to. Quick, jump in, lady. No drinking for you.
No, it was awkward. I can't remember who I had on. I had a couple people on, and we all took sips at the same time. I'm like, Gemini just says,
you shrieked, no dead air.
Yeah.
You're supposed to come in when I stop.
I'm not that dramatic. God. You know what? Maybe I should start. Maybe I should just start screaming at my guests whenever they come on. Just like instantly they come into the chat. He's like, "Hello, are you ready today? Let's do this."
Dodge, talk louder.
Be more happy, Dodge. Smile at the people.
Oh my.
Gemini says, I just speak and sound like a creepy demon bitch. Gemini, goddamn.
I'm gonna scroll up and catch up with you. How far? Let's see.
I'm behind on the
we
chat.
Missed some chat. Yeah. Let's
yeah.
take our mandated 30-minute chat catch up.
Look, this is. Everyone knows what to expect now. I'm always behind on the chat. It's the natural way of things. It is fine. So Richard asks, how do you deal with negativity about your channel? Or on your channel, I guess.
So far, I haven't had a ton, but it hurts when someone's, and they won't give any context. They'll just say, you suck. This is the worst thing I've ever heard. And there'll be some real terse statement like, delete your channel. And it's like, ow, a little bit like, but also that doesn't seem like it was like well thought out. And it seems like a really emotional response. So it's probably, I shouldn't take stuff like that personally. And I can't know them or really put much value behind their opinion because I don't know them. And they seem kind of mean to a stranger on the internet. So, it always, same thing with negative reviews on your books. It's always like, ow, like that does cut me in my soft, tender heart. But also you got to be able to go like, whatever. Oh, well.
That's 1 out of 631.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most people choose not to say anything. Hopefully they enjoy it. And then, usually beyond that, of the people who do say things, most of those are kind, generally speaking. So that's good.
Yeah, like I generally find that most people who do that type of thing, I don't know, I just imagine that they're having like a rough day or whatever, and they just want to take it on someone. Like I will be mean to this random YouTuber.
Yeah, I don't understand the impetus there, but maybe we're just not supposed to know. Maybe it's some balanced cosmic evil force that has infected some of the population. Who knows?
I find that whatever they have to say about my work is never worse than what I'm thinking about my work. I'm hard enough on myself. I'm hard
Come in
enough for
for a
myself.
hug. Holy
No,
cow,
no,
dude.
seriously. They're just like, you could have done way better than this. And I'm like, dude, I know,
I
right?
know.
I know.
Not
I
my
could have
best
fixed
work.
that. Not my best work. Let me recommend this one to you instead. This one is better.
No,
Someone got on me for getting scared during a scary gameplay. And they were like, you are so over the top when you get scared. I was like, I know. It was ridiculous, right? Here, look, this video is way better. I don't get as scared. You should try this one. That's my life. Like,
For
there's
the
no way
record,
you
I
can be harder on
disagree.
me.
yeah.
I think that
Well,
your level of fear, even if it's great, is still it's part of the show. You know what I mean? I don't know what sort
yeah.
of world that person was expecting, where it's just I don't know, a robo dodge is playing something not scary.
You can, man, you have those people who get scared out of their mind. You have the people who don't get scared at all. Find those people who don't get scared at all. Just
Mm-hmm.
find that person. I am not that person. And back then, I was not that person. Now I'm heavily medicated. Like I can, you can barely scare me anymore. So
I barely
that's
have a
fine.
pulse,
I
internet
barely.
person. Sometimes they can't find it. Okay.
I might jump a little bit, but I don't get as scared as I used to. Back when I played Outlast and got scared by a tree. That doesn't happen to me anymore.
That sounds like you're having fun to me. You know what I mean? I'd rather watch that. I'd rather watch you slowly
that would be
discover that a tree had spooked you.
That would be
Dude.
funny. I would laugh at that
I
if I
thought it
was
was
at that
funny.
stream.
I thought it was funny.
Sorry, there was a chat. Sorry.
Oh, an alert.
Yeah, no one can. You guys can't hear it, so it's just only I can hear it. Shut up,
yeah,
Rocky!
that's what I did. It's like, yeah, I got scared like that with the tree. Yeah.
Thank
Why are
you.
you screaming?
Rocky sent thank you for the $4.99. Have you heard Lady when she gets a notification and her little yelp? God damn it.
Oh, it's cute. It's so cute. Hi, Infinite Psychosis. Dude.
Ooh, Infinite's here. Hello, Infinite.
Oh, what's up, y'all?
Okay, so hang on. I'm trying to find where I was, and I'm
Yeah.
lost. I don't know where I am anymore. I don't know who I am. I don't know.
I'll avoid jumping on a bunch of tangents while we catch up.
Oh,
I think
thank
we're
you. So
squarely behind.
it is the normal state. So Gothic Glitch asks, question for everyone. What software do you use to edit your audio/videos? I'm always fascinated to see what people use because we're all different. So I'm just going to answer first because I'm terrible. I use Audacity and HitFilm Pro, but I also pay someone every now and then to edit my audio.
Nice. I use Reaper.
And your videos?
Oh, was that part of it?
Yep.
I put them together from stuff I pre-made in Canva.
Oh, Canva.
Little Canva, yeah. It's nothing but a couple stills and then my audio beneath that. So all the audio stuff happens in Reaper, and then it's just a matter of sticking stills to it.
Okay.
What about you, Dodge?
Well, I use Audacity, and then I switch it over to Wondershare Filmora, which is a subscription-based how you have it. And since I am not in a place where I can do narrations right now, I am not giving them my money. So, yeah, Wondershare Filmora and Audacity.
Mm-hmm.
So is that a subtle lady don't send me lines to do?
If you want to edit out traffic noise and freaking cuckoo clocks every hour, go ahead. Send me
Where
all
are
the
you
lines
living?
want.
Why are the cuckoo
Dude,
clock?
This chick, okay, I'm in an Airbnb right now, and this chick has a cuckoo clock that goes off every hour. on the hour.
It could find its way out the window. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying you could.
I'm just saying, where would I live? That's all I'm saying.
Who even has
Come live
that
with me,
anymore?
Dodge. No, okay.
Does it turn off at night?
Don't joke. Don't joke. I will totally go over there. Does it turn off at night?
He has like a
I
certain
don't
time
know.
where it silences itself.
That's a good question.
It
I
would drive me
use
insane.
earplugs after 9, so I don't know.
I would too if I were you in this position.
Dude, Dude, I would sue. I would sue if I. How would I wake up for work in the morning without any sleep? That would just. No.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Yeah, audacity.
All right, lady. What you got for us? Let's cruise. I think she's cruising through in this
Yeah,
moment.
I'm just scrolling, going.
That or she was drinking water.
Must. I will smack you in a minute. Just like reach through the screen. Just.
What's wrong with it? What's wrong with water?
Yeah.
Is it
What's
the
wrong with
way
water?
you say it?
I really need to get those shot collars for all my guests.
Ooh, please, that'd be fun. What?
I don't know what I've done wrong. Why is she shocking me? The situation has
that?
escalated quickly.
Dodge. Oh, damn it. We need
Yeah.
something else for Dodge. I did not think.
Yeah. Who brought that up?
This
Was
is
it
this.
you?
This is why Dodge and I can't be alone on the stream. Okay, things get spicy. Laura's DMing me, threatening me to shut the hell up.
I don't know how you're
I'm
threatening me with a
derailing.
shot collar.
I don't know.
how
Well,
this is
no,
a
no, no.
threat.
So Papa Scare came on my stream, and because he's naughty, he the stream got partially demonetized. Also, I was in a stream by myself, and the same thing happened. So I was the problem back then. But anyway,
No way. What caused it to be
I
demonetized?
don't know. No, partially
It doesn't
demonetized. So
say?
some of the yeah, they didn't say. They're just like some of our advertisers don't think this is suitable. I'm like, what? What did I say? What did I do so I don't do it again? There's like I say the same sort of jokes in every stream.
Garbage.
That yep. Hey, it's the pizza boy. Welcome. I've returned hand over the monkeys. No.
Monkeys?
Yeah, man.
Give me the monkeys.
Have you ever watched the movie Idiocracy? I hate saying that word.
Idiocracy?
Yeah, that's it. See?
I have.
This is why I need to look up words sometimes here to pronounce.
We all do, darling. Don't you worry a thing about it.
Thank you. So innocent. Oh, wait, I heard a. Wait, did I hear something? Oh wait, no, I did. I'm all over the. I'm so sorry.
It sounds like you've got the shot collar on every once in a while. You're like,
Yeah.
Maybe
Are you wearing the shot collar?
I'd be a lot happier if I'm a kid. God damn it! So Innocence offered mentioned a southern voice. Ooh, yes, use your heavy southern accent when talking in the chat. Make sure you wear a cowboy hat, because that's what I mentally imagine, like the South, everyone having cowboy hats and like little revolvers. This makes perfect sense in my head. Okay, moving on.
I'm missing something.
Oh,
Okay, all right.
so, hey, Rocky, thank you with the $1.99. Haven't heard your typewriter today, or is it dead? No, my keyboard is still alive. My keyboard is doing well in life. It's very happy. It's not beaten up. It is good. Pizza boy with $1.99. Turn the stream off and hand over the monkeys. What?
What?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Chat, you guys, it's a normal keyboard. Everything's fine. Pizza boy, what? Lady for UK president and the monkeys for vice president? Okay.
You're not in the UK.
Exactly.
Why are you in the UK?
I don't know what's happening.
I
So
don't even
Innocence
think you
has
can
a
run.
Innocence has a
I didn't think
cowboy
you can
hat.
run now.
Nice, nice.
She can't run for UK. She's not allowed.
Razor, how Spooky says, Spooky, how's your country accent? Yeehaw! Anyway, there we go.
Oh no! No!
Yeehaw. Come
Yeehaw!
on now.
So guys, you can we could bully me about my typing later. Spencer's only here for an hour, so bring us questions for Spencer and Dodge. But mainly Spencer because
Yes.
it's his first time. We
Yes.
have to. Hello, Dark. Welcome. I'm sorry. Okay, I need to stay focused. Where would you like?
I'm waving at you, Dark.
At what?
I'm waving at Dark. She can't see me, so I'm
Oh.
narrating. I'm waving.
Dodge waves amicably.
Yes.
Where?
Excitedly.
Spencer, where would you like to take your channel in the future?
I would love. I have a short bullet list of things that I want to do in the near future, and I would love to revamp the opening. And I would love. I'm planning to. I should say. I'm planning to release longer videos, maybe bi-weekly or maybe once a month. That's one of those compilation things for sleeping, because it seems that's where our niche experiences the most popularity, I guess, is in videos for sleep or for leaving on in the background. So I've been brainstorming a couple of visuals to leave on for those videos. So that's kind of exciting.
Nice. So what is the most difficult part of being a narrator for you personally?
I wonder, YouTube specific or in general?
Both. We're getting our money's worth with these questions. We're getting both.
We're making work today.
I mean, as far as YouTube goes, the most difficult thing about narrating is all the other stuff you have to do that's not narrating, which is, sourcing your visuals. If you're not good at editing, outsource that. If you are good at editing, doing that, buying all the stuff. I mean, everything that's involved with getting in front of the mic, not to mention marketing yourself, is not as fun as actually narrating. As far as my day job with the narration goes, the most difficult thing is running. It's that I can only get about 2 hours of finished work. Sometimes it's 1. Lately, it's been 1 hour of finished work a day before my voice starts, it starts to like lose its power and you get audibly change and get scratchy because I've been reading so long. So that's a real bottleneck in the amount of work that I can get done.
Yeah, I can't narrate
Sounds
for
like
so
some
long.
sort of a non-answer.
Yeah,
It's like I did it too much, but like.
No, but that's true. Like I've known some people who can like talk for hours and hours and hours, and their voice is fine. But it's just like, how? How do you do this? Let's see. Hang on. Laura, I am not British, goddamn. I'm not from Germany.
Don't we all wish we were? What a wonderful place.
So Chatter asks. Chatter asks, first movie you saw in a cinema.
Dang.
Oh man, I can't remember. The first one I remember making a big. I can't remember. The earliest one I remember seeing was like an old Star Trek. They had like redone. I don't even remember the tagline because I was young and didn't care about Star Trek. Oh, and I saw a Carrie remake that year, so it was one or the other of those. In like the early, I don't know, early aughts maybe. I had to have seen movies in theaters before then, though.
I wonder why you mentally blocked it out. It's like, what did you see?
Oh, I remember seeing The Matrix. I saw that in theaters. Oh, and Titanic and Lord of the Rings. But those are all after this other movie. I don't know. I mean, maybe I didn't care enough. You know, when you're a kid, you're like, oh, whatever. What are we doing now? Or I was anyway.
Maybe you slept throughout. I don't know.
I don't
Wasn't
remember
it
a
like
whole lot of
Disney
details. Like,
movie?
I wonder how well do you remember, like, your earliest memory?
It depends
Isn't
on
that sort
what
of
it
a
is.
fascinating thing? Oh, well, the absolute earliest thing you can remember.
I only remember it because of family videos.
Yeah, or people describing a situation, and then you're like, do I remember that? Or
I remember
did I
my
just remember people
sister
telling me that?
teaching me just.
Oh, that's a sweet memory. I love that. I hope it was sweet. It sounds sweet.
It was kind of sweet, mostly, and then like I don't know. I think it's because I didn't get in as much trouble with it as she did. So like, I just remember stealing cookies, and I'd always find like my parents would hide Christmas presents, and I'd always somehow find them, even if they're like up high somewhere. I'd like for some reason like find them.
I did too. I uncovered some flagship presents that way weeks early. Very sad for the people who bought them. My mom, in this case, the one I'm remembering.
My parents had to eventually like just like store them like at like a neighbor's house or something, where I couldn't get in.
We're in a U-Haul, under a lock and key somewhere.
So Richard asks, ask you, Spencer, what got you into this line of work and why horror?
It sounds like you might be talking to the YouTube channel, maybe.
Or the
But
audiobook? I
speaking about narration writ large, I had an interest in voice acting for many years before I actually decided to do it. And so I was just at one of those points in life where you can kind of choose which direction you're going to take next. I had just come back from living in Japan for a couple years, and it was like a fresh start in the United States. So I didn't have any like career or children or wasn't married. So I was like, well, I think probably now's the time to like pick a direction. And so I decided to move to California and become a voice actor. So I spent my mid 20s doing that, moved to LA, was taking voice acting stuff, still not narrating audiobooks. I narrated part of one just to kind of see what that was like. But then the pandemic hit and all the studios shut down. There were no more classes. But the one thing that you could do was audition for and do audiobooks. So that's what I started doing. And the YouTube channel followed after that. I think I mentioned why at the top of the show, but sort of for creative variety.
Nice. What about you, Dodge?
Why did I start my channel and why horror? So I used to read bedtime stories to my brother and sisters when they were younger. And my channel was actually started off as a gaming channel, but I had run across someone's channel who was reading a story, and I was like, hey, I could do that. And so I tried it, and at some point, I ran across someone else's channel who was reading horror, and I was like, hey, that's cool. I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I tried horror, and it just stuck. It just stuck with me. Horror just stuck. Yeah, in credits, that's it.
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah.
So Pizza Boy asks, when will my dad return with the milk? It's been 22 years.
Aw. Going out for a deck of smokes. I'll be right back. Daddy, where have you been?
I like how you just embrace that. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, yeah. Good thing they didn't ask me, because I had some hard truths for you.
Oh dear. So Laura asks, now Laura asks this question to all my guests.
Yeah, I couldn't help but notice.
Imperials or Stormcloaks, and why?
You know, I think Stormcloaks. Of course,
How?
both sides have morally gray areas, but still, I tend to
How
tend
dare
to
you?
not favor an Imperial. Imperial anything is literally not good, especially in video games.
Like, how dare you have a different opinion than me? Get off my channel. I'm kidding.
Are you an Imperial?
Yeah.
I'll kill you.
Oh, that's it. It's on.
It's
Dodge
on.
is there going, fight,
What's
fight, fight, fight.
Yeah.
What's a classic line? Like,
Go for
so
the
you
shins.
choose death.
Well,
Or
my
some Skyrim or Oblivion line.
Well, my character is always a dark elf. So, and most. What's that?
That's a
Somebody's
motorcycle.
hungry. One of us is hungry.
No, see, that's what you'd have to edit out. If
Look,
you
I haven't had. Look, I haven't had my nuggies today. Don't judge me. I'm like, wow, okay, that's loud. So I'm like, okay, that's fair.
It is. Dude, it's not worth it.
That was loud, too.
I have to do
my
17
apartment
takes
in
of
Glendale.
one line.
Yep. Yep.
God damn.
Such a bummer.
And edit out the screams between them. Just shut up! Just shut up! Why can't they all just shut up? Yeah.
Everyone has muscle cars around here for some reason. Like, it's a city. Like, why do you need to go 90 miles per hour? There's stoplights. Anyway, go ahead.
Razor, no, I do not believe I would. Oh, Richard has a question. Chad is there going. Chad is there going. Dad.
Daddy? Dad? Mommy?
Oh wait.
Any day now.
So King asks, do your best Mario impression.
I met him actually. Let's see. Let's go. No, he would be a little higher. Let's go. Right? Isn't that one of the things? It's me. I think my voice is a little wrong timbre. I think mine's a little too low.
So, Richard has yet another question.
He's retired, by the way.
Oh, is he? I had no idea.
He just did. Or they retired him. There's going to be new Mario voices soon.
Dun, dun, dun.
Charles Martinet is his name.
He's going to have a Spanish accent.
Yeah, you could. Why not? Why not reinvent the character? It could be Mario from Spain.
Soy yo, Mario.
Soy yo, Mario. I love that. That's a, is that a meme you found, or did that just come to you out of the ether?
It just came to me. Oh my God.
Richard says, question, what advice would you give a person starting up a channel?
It may be hard to know when you first start out, but it's good to know. It's good to be able to be as specific as you can with the kind of content that you want to make. So the broader your idea, so for example, I want to do horror narrations, it's an okay start, but after that point, you'll have to hone in on what that looks like when you do it, if that makes sense. So, you could say, I want to do the most expressive horror narrations, or I want to do horror narrations with as a VTuber, or something like that. The more specific you can get about your content, the better. Among other things, there's one could go at length about starting a channel, but I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Be specific. But
don't pigeonhole yourself. Like, be open to experimentation.
Yeah, it may change. Yeah, it may change. But the more, I mean, I'm sure if you set out, if you could be specific, you probably would be able to hone in on what you want to do. But you're right. I mean, people pivot all the time.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Pizza Boy
And that's
says,
fine.
Pizza Boy says, Dad, come back. I have a job at 6 years old.
What?
Further up than something else you just read? Are you taking us backwards? Let's
No,
see
no,
if I-
it's
am I
further
correct?
down.
Oh boy.
I'm on time. I think I missed Dark. Oh, did I say hello, Dark? Dark?
You
Yeah,
did.
Okay, good. See, I'm always lost in chat. Like, the more guests I have on too, the more distracted I get. So there's
The more
that.
distracted you get, the more fun you're having.
Right? I imagine the more the fun the chat's having, because I'm just like all over the place. I was like, I don't know where I am right now. I didn't know who I am. Wait, Fallout's
In the most adorable voice. Mm.
Thank you.
I know it's almost 9 o'clock. Guess how I know?
How do you know?
Is it time to, would it just go gong? It's about to go boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop.
Yeah.
Wait, are we gonna get to
Yeah.
listen in real time and be like,
It's so
wow, that is
ridiculous.
loud?
That is absurd. It's a joke. All right, let me listen. Is it going to
It's
do it,
already
Dodge?
stopped.
Oh.
Oh, it's
stopped
done.
already.
I couldn't hear it,
That's how
yeah.
Dodge knew.
I'm kind of like, I was there hoping we'd hear it all and be like, wow, that is really loud.
It's like a Looney Tune in your living room, man.
That's what I imagined, like the big, like Looney Tunes one where it's like absolutely massive, going, yeah, like really loud.
Somebody comes and smashes it with a club. Shut up! The bird's got stars going over its head.
Yeah, because that's what I imagined, and I feel very disappointed right now. I'm like, oh, you mean my
Sorry.
exaggerated imagination was wrong? What the hell?
Yeah. Sorry for that. All right. Refocus.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that you should not go into being a horror narrator thinking that you're gonna get 1,000 subs in the first 2 months.
Yeah.
If you're
True,
not
true.
ready to put the work in, and if you're not ready to put the work in and be prepared to work for the next 10 years of your life, not
Feels
having
that way.
1,000 subs,
Yep.
then don't start. Just work. It's a lot of work. It's not easy. That's all I can say.
Also,
And take advice, for the love of God. Don't be freaking. Don't be what's that word? Don't get cocky.
and also you don't need to start out doing massively long videos. Like you can start off doing 5 minutes, 10 minutes. In fact, a lot of people
But
do.
that can hurt you though. That can kill your watch time though.
I was going to
It's
say, are you
probably
talking
better
about
to do
watch time?
longer.
It can,
Yeah.
but if people burn themselves out, that's probably worse in my opinion. If they do long videos like
Zero
once
watch
every
time.
like yeah, like a long video that no one watches is worse than a short one that like more people watch. It's my experience.
See? Different opinions.
No, we're not allowed to have them. We must shock color, go into the ring, fight it out.
Such an
Is that what you would
imperial
shock
thing
me
to say.
for?
You imperial.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you're gonna put me in the dark quarter in, is it Wilhelm? In where freaking Ulfric lives. That place. Yeah, that's what I thought.
With our dirty hole in the ground.
Don't even let the Argonians come inside. What the hell? And the stinky cat people. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure the Kashyyyk smell.
I thought you were going to say cat pee.
No.
I'm glad you didn't go there, but the cat people probably do pee. It probably does smell like cat pee.
Everybody poo.
I bet you never thought about that, did you, lady?
Of course I thought about that. Did you? No.
Until just now, thankfully.
Oh my
I've been
god.
living without that thought in my head for a long time.
Hashtag finish Skyrim lady.
Oh, I will eventually. I've been thinking about doing it like as a gameplay so the chat bullies me to actually finish the game. Like peer pressure.
Oh, whatever motivation you need.
Gentle bully.
Gentle. Yeah, I won't be gentle.
It didn't have to go there. That was a perfectly non-euphemistic.
Yeah.
No, that was.
Yeah.
You knew what you were doing, Dodge. You knew exactly. Shut up, Spencer.
I did.
Don't encourage her. How
She
dare you.
takes the most innocent things I say and just twists them into the filthiest things.
Yeah, right. Then she's like, Dodge. I see what you mean.
Well, it looks like by both my guess, the sound is dead. I don't know what happened. Mute. No, I'm kidding.
Things are going south. Nuke them, cut them.
They're flailing on the ground for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, it's only a matter of time. Ooh, Razor asked a good question. Well, what's your opinion on voice AI or AI voices?
They're not quite there yet.
They're not there yet, but they're getting close in a way that is freaky. I was really disappointed, because I think there's a point beyond which where cost, I'm talking about audiobooks at this point, not YouTube channels, but like cost will meet speed and enough, like lifelike enough. It's never going to be as good as a person, but I worry about audiobooks because, if you can pay a robot $10 to do your book and it's passable, are you going to pay me $1,000 to do your book? And it's great. I mean, it's better, but is it better enough to cut out the talent? So that's a worrisome thing. And as for the channels that are AI channels, boring. They suck. That's how I feel about that. Because at that point, you're just like operating you're doing a sort of electronic task without much creativity at that point. You didn't do the story. You didn't narrate the story. Maybe you made a graphic, but probably not. Like, probably you got that from somewhere too. So it's like, snooze.
Lazy. Dodge, what do you think of AI voices?
Yeah, I don't think they're quite there yet. I need the authenticity of an actual person. And it's just not there yet. If it gets to that point where it's as good as, let's say, Spencer, ooh, you're in trouble.
Yeah, that's scary.
Thank you. That's sort of a sweet compliment disguised as a threat.
It's like, yes,
a
Spencer.
hug / uppercut to the crotch. No, it's
you're right.
It's once it gets to that point. Hi, Josie.
Josie.
Then that's gonna be a really scary day. But until
Lights
then,
out.
Yeah, I'm sticking with actual people.
I don't think that it will ever be as good as us until it gains sentience. I mean, that's the whole point, right? Is like, I've lived a life full of things, full of events, full of feelings. And so that's what informs the way I read and the way I emote things. So a machine can sort of copy that, but it's not going to know the way you and I do when we're reading the subtext or even just the text. Like, it may not get the emotions right. And we're always going to be better. But it can do a great sort of flat, boring, unemotive read. It does those pretty well. It even knows where the emphasis is now.
Oh, no.
It even breathes.
Oh, whoa.
That freaked me out. Yeah, it puts in, the breaths.
No, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Is it not freaky deaky? Like,
Yeah. Thank you. That's actually more. That's like one of the scariest stories I've heard for a while. Like, oh no.
And then that's the AI took a breath. Bum bum bum.
See, but then it's like you're right. They go, and then she went to the store and she was surprised. But it's not it's
like,
not the
oh,
same as
it was frightening. They were following me. I
Yeah.
don't like it. I had to get away as fast as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like listening to Google Translate.
Y'all, I wish it was that bad. I have a feeling you have not heard the latest stuff. It is
haven't.
wild.
I
Wild.
haven't. I wish
Freaky
I had.
and wild. I wonder if the day will come, because wouldn't it be the most wonderful thing in the world if you could train it and then I can get books and then it does the books. But then it's like, no, that's hell, because then I never get to do my job. Like, I never get to have fun and engage in these things. It's the whole reason, that it's fun. So
your
that
job
still
becomes
sounds like
your job becomes too
dystopia.
easy.
It becomes too easy and it becomes lifeless. I mean,
Mm.
like, literally, you don't even breathe life into the text. You just kind of
It's so loud.
make machine do it.
It's something backing up a truck's like parking.
Not over here.
Is there a
shockingly.
truck?
I don't know. I thought I heard like the reverse beep beep beep. Sorry. I'm just like, my brain's like,
Don't look at me.
My brain's like, should I listen to human voices? Nah, we'll listen to like some random sound in the background. Sorry.
God, is there a kaiju somewhere in there? I started gaslighting you. Do you hear that? I heard an explosion and some gunshots, Dodge. Are you sure that's not you?
Are you sure you're okay,
Cuckoo
Dodge?
clock. I heard a brass band. You didn't hear the horns?
It's like, where are you? You're like, I'm just at home. And you're like, you're at a festival.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not today.
Dark asks me, do you have an average output goal for writing originals? And how often do you hit those goals? Well, I've got a thing where I set goals that are unreasonable. So I very rarely hit them, but I try to write at least 1,000 words a day. With writing commissions, I tend to have a lot more pressure because I've been paid and there's usually a due date for them. So the motivation's there, but right now I'm writing 3 different trilogies at once. And plus trying to like get like a story thrown in every week as well. So no, I don't usually hit them, but it's not through want of trying, it's because I'm easily distracted and I always want to start new stories and I never finish anything. It's really hard. I need peer pressure to finish. Anyway.
Hey, sometimes you know what works.
Skyrim isn't
Chaos.
high on the to-do list.
Pardon?
So Skyrim is not high on the to-do list.
It
I'm
is.
hearing.
Pretty much. Like, it's just writing is just... It's like I spend a lot of my time writing, because like my recording time is usually between 1 to maybe 3 a.m. That's like my really small gap that I get.
Woof.
Yeah, so like it's... And then by about 4, when my neighbors is loud. And then like by about 5, 6, 7, the birds have started. Like the cockatoos fly over and you can't get them out. Because it's just like, it's constant, like it's like they do laps over my house. Like, and these are things I never used to notice before I started becoming a narrator, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, funny how that goes, right?
Yep. I'm not taking you guys to Disneyland, god damn it. I'm not giving a Disney to oh Dodge, I'm sorry.
No,
But you feel bad now, don't you?
Yeah.
That sounded like...
Where's your shot collar? No, Razor Moon Productions said that they gotta go. So
Oh, bye, Razor.
I'm not far behind you. I was waiting for the last question. But yeah, good night. Goodbye.
So Gemini says 666 subs in 5 months. I hit my milestone. Congrats, Gemini. Congrats.
That's crushing it.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I said hello to Josie. Yeah, I did. I said hello to Joe.
Mhm.
Hang on. I had to scroll back up because so Richard asks, have there ever been times where you have almost quit and been super frustrated, and how did you overcome it? Spencer.
Oh man! All right. Well, why you stop laughing? That's chilling. Uh, I haven't gotten too close to quitting yet, but I have felt plenty of frustration, especially when it plateaued. The channel plateaued around like 100 subs for what felt like an entire year. Um, but I kept trying new things, and I kept trying to think about it as a puzzle and adjust some stuff and still be comfortable with like what I was doing. So it was by tweaking the process that helped me stay excited about the content, even when it wasn't going that well. And that goes till now. Still have to do that.
What about you?
Yeah. Uh, yes. Practically every day. So for me, it's been. I'm sorry. It's if you ask me the question, I'm going to give you my answer. Like I'm not going to pull punches.
Oh.
Do it. I'll take it.
Oh.
Yes, like every day because I got to the point where my channel is like 10 years old. So I've been doing this for a long time. And there were a lot of times when I worked maybe 20, 22 hours a day, took a nap, got up, did another 20,
Uh,
22 hours another day.
I would die.
Um, and I didn't, and I wasn't good at editing. So most of those 20, 22-hour days were editing and trying to put the video together and, um, you know, doing those, taking a week or two to put a video together because I was that bad at editing and putting videos together. And then posting the video and it only getting maybe 50 views
3 people watched it.
or 3 people, 3 to
Mm.
50 people if I'm lucky. People watched it. And so that's a kick. That's a kick right in the face. That's harsh. That's draining. The burnout is so real.
Mm.
Um and I've never really gotten over the burnout I've I've experienced. And so me having me taking this break right now is so important. So important. And the fact that I'm able to do it and the fact that I'm not able to record right now, really, I'm hoping that at the end of this 6 months that I'm able to get back into it. So yeah, like every day I'm
Mm.
I'm fighting with that wanting to record and not being able to record.
That would be tough. Like to want to, but like you can't.
Yeah.
I heard you're staying with it, Dodge, aren't you? Holds gun to screen. No, I'm kidding. But like,
Yeah, no, I'm still in it. I'm not going to cancel my channel. It's too old to cancel. Um I finally got to 1K. There's no way. Even if I only collabs and just linked the video on my channel for people to see it, I will keep my channel open. But yeah, it's been tough.
this is a very raw stream, guys. We're giving you the brutal honest. But I will answer that as well. And yeah, I have. There've been times when things haven't been great. In sort of my online narrator life and also in my real life as well. It also gets tiring because, like, not long ago I was sick for a while, and just dealing with that has been hard, or like I just can't get time to record and that's frustrating, or, you know, say I put a lot of work and a lot of energy into a video, and money now too, because if I pay for an audio editor, it really hurts when you just see it does not do well at all, and you just don't know why. Yeah, so it's kind of brutal, and also because I really want to do more, because I kind of feel like I don't do enough for my channel, and especially like with my Patreon supporters, like they're supposed to get like and my channel members supposed to get their own custom series, but I've been too busy just trying to keep up with my normal stuff, so I haven't been able to do that, and just a lot of it is just there's more work than what you think. At first glance.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Yeah, mate.
It sounds like you're sort of drowning in work a little bit, which is nice but frustrating.
It's self-imposed too. My boss is terrible.
That's the part of it.
My boss is horrible. She's mean to
Do
me.
this to myself. Why did I agree to all of this?
Like, I'm gonna treat myself better this year. It's like, okay, we're gonna do more trilogies. We're gonna bring back different series. We're gonna do this. And in April, I was supposed to do 1 video per day, but it was such a daunting goal that I ended up just going to like paralysis, where I just couldn't do anything.
Oh God!
I'm just like overwhelmed myself. So I just, yep.
You vapor locked before you even started.
Yep. Yep. Pretty much.
Goodness. How do you teach someone who is new to YouTube how to do the whole time management and still doing self-care and having a work-life balance? Because that is something that a lot of narrators still deal with. They deal with that a lot. They don't know how to step away from the computer, step away from the microphone, and spend time with their family, or get out of the house.
I had to
stop editing and spend time with their friends.
I have had to schedule it in, like, and actually have like break days. Most of the time on those break days, I don't have a break, but the option is there, and that's nice. But like, say like self-care and stuff, like I have to schedule it in because my brain just won't. Like, if I'm in my tunnel vision thing, like nothing, like anything could go on around me, and I'm like, I'm still writing my story, like tappy tap tap tap. But like, you know, yeah, I have to schedule it in. My days are generally regimented and things, so. This stream's way too raw. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Should I like jump off now right after there was like everybody went after heavy thing. Okay, bye. Bye, stupid. See you later. Wee.
What tour do I? Oh, I'm not taking you guys to Disney World or Disneyland. And one day I will finish Skyrim.
Part of the employee,
look, you're not.
It's orientation.
No. Look, your mods are getting mugs, and you'll be damn grateful for your mod mugs.
I was gonna say mod mugs.
Look,
mug for mods.
I'm a little dyslexic. Okay, being a narrator was not a good choice for me. It's fine. Okay. Oh, Lone Wolf has returned. Welcome back. Welcome back. Dark is also the queen of unreasonable goal setting. Nice, very nice. Harper. God, hang on. Where are we up to? Harper scares out because he said hello and then he's.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
What does one have to do to be inducted into the YeahMate crew?
You know what? No. Chatter started doing it at me.
At me?
Yes. No. Like he'd just be like,
It's like-
yeah, mate. I'm like, hello. And then after I'm like, just like, oh, god damn it. Yeah,
I
mate.
saw it on Twitter. You all were mating each other.
Yep. So it just grew from there, and I just sort of just went for it. I'm just like, you know what, it's fine. And then other people started doing it, and then it spread. And now people like, I'll go into like random live streams, but like, they'll be like, yeah, mate, oh, it's Lady Spookaria, mate, yeah, Australia, yeah. I'm like,
Australia.
I'm
She's
like,
back from some brekkie. Yeah, mate.
you know, you would not believe the amount of times I hear terrible Australian accents at me. This is regular.
I thought about mentioning that earlier when you were doing the Southern accent and people were giving you some grief about it. It's like, yeah, but it goes way harder the other direction. It's a bunch of Americans who heard that Foster's, it's Australian for beer. And then they picked that accent. They picked Steve Irwin.
No one in
And it's
Australia
like-
drinks Foster's. That's the thing.
Foster's, oh, what do you mean, mate? It's Australian for beer. And the Outback Steakhouse. You can have that's the other one that we get, Outback. So
But that was made by
you know.
Americans. It wasn't made by Australians.
I know, but it's like all the marketing was like, we're Australian. Yeah, mate, come on down. And it's, you know, we've been getting that hyped up super accent. So every time someone's from Australia, we're either like, oh, are you British? You're not Australian enough.
Yeah.
Or we're like, yeah, Steve Irwin.
No, people thought I was either that. I still get asked what part of the UK I'm from, and someone else thought I was from South Africa or New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealanders too. Yeah.
Seraphine, hello, Seraphine. I don't know if you're still here, but hello. Let's see. Oh, Cap has a question. So Cap, ask Spencer your questions. When Spencer leaves, please bombard me with
about
questions.
to leave, yeah.
No. So, Cap, do you mind
Well,
if
maybe that's time.
I will
Is it-
answer your
does it-
question when Spencer leaves.
God. When the guests leave, you can have ice cream. But until then, stop asking.
No, I didn't mean it like that. God damn it.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go. Cool. Okay.
It's like, yeah, when Spencer decides to finally
like a parent
leave,
Yelling at her children in front of company.
that
You
looks.
sit in the other room. You already ate. You go sit down. Everybody else in the room is like, oh Jesus, this sucks. I gotta go.
I'm not that bad. God damn it. Hello, Dreams. Welcome to the stream. God damn it. I'm not like that.
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
I'm gonna block you in a minute. Like, yeah, Spence has to go right now. Bye. I'm kidding.
I should go. It is 26. I wanted to give a little extra, but it's I should.
No, you
It's
live
quiet
here now.
time.
You live here now.
But yeah, I think I'm probably keeping my girlfriend up.
Well, I mean,
how loud I am.
I was gonna be like, well, that's not a me problem. You chose to come on the stream. I'm kidding. Don't keep her away.
God, oh my God.
And your
The
girlfriend.
first and the last time. Good day, madam. I said good day.
Your girlfriend like.
Bring bonk. Spencer has left the chat.
Your girlfriend like, why were you so loud? It's like, you'll be like, you will not believe what I just endured.
Thank you for having me come hang out.
It was my pleasure. Next time.
Get earlier or something. Yeah. What should we do next time?
Well, I don't change the time for the most part because I don't know. That's kind of how I am. But when the times change again, it'll work out for me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. When the Earth starts rotating slower, then we can hang out longer. I understand.
Look, it's not like I have pondered making it start like an hour earlier, but I don't know.
Well, I can always hang out for an hour.
No, you.
This is the taste.
You're like, yeah, like you're just teasing your viewers, like, hey guys.
Yeah, I'm just
here.
an appetizer. I'm not the main course.
You're just a snack.
Just a snack. Little narrator snack boy. Ooh, he's a snack.
I didn't like that.
Mm.
What's that, George?
Boy, he is a snack, isn't he?
Well then.
Well, all right then, ladies. I bet it's about time for me to hit that dusty trail. Well, I do tip my hat to you, and I appreciate you. Let me hang around your watering hole for a little while. Sure was a good time. It's a shame it's got to come to an end, but all good things have to come to an end.
Can you?
When that old dusty trail stretches on out before us endlessly into the sunset,
I'm just
the only
thinking.
thing we can say to one another is, well, yeehaw, partner.
Yeah, yes, he said the line.
And have a good night.
Also, I'm thinking of all the characters I'm gonna make you play at some point. Now I'm like, yes, that's it. That one, yes.
Okay, but for good night.
Bye.
I'll tune in and watch the rest of the stream. I want to hear how the rest of it goes. So
Excellent.
and to chat as well, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. All that stuff.
Good night, Spencer.
Thanks for coming on, Spencer.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He is. So I'm gonna move you over.
Mm.
Okay, see, look, you've moved.
Now I don't have a powdered wig.
Oh my god. Okay, hang on. No, you weren't meant to. You were meant to be sitting like in front of her.
I don't care. I don't mind having a powdered wig.
Okay, hang on.
I'm open.
Okay. What? This isn't the weirdest thing that's happened on this stream. All right, here we go. There you go.
Oh.
Don't say I don't do anything for you. It was great having you, Spencer. God damn. Alright, so Cap, I'll answer your question. So the custom series is basically behind the scenes of me making stories. And it's me kind of rambling, but less chaotic than my live streams. It's a bit more understandable. I wouldn't mind writing stories based on things that my Patreons or channel members suggest. But I don't know. I haven't thought... That's actually an interesting idea. Anyway. Dodge.
Yes, dear.
So, how dare you be away doing real life things? I'm kidding.
Dude.
I'm kidding.
I know. How dare I?
I've missed you.
Yeah.
This is
It's been way too long.
It has been.
It's for the it's for the best, of course.
That's fine.
Are you doing okay? I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever.
It's been ages. Hang on. I'm gonna look at our DMs.
Ooh.
Right. Yeah. So, like, the last time we talked was on the 9th. Before that. Or before I'm like,
oh man,
you want to come on?
that was before I moved.
Was. And you're like, I'm gonna move. I'm like, where are you going?
Yeah, I moved 18 hours away.
But still. Ooh, chatters.
Chatter wants to hop in.
Hang on just a sec. I need to add chatters. What am I moving? Oh, I'm just finding my layers.
That's an idea.
Chatter, come in. Chatter, come in the chat. See what I did there?
Yeah, nice.
Chatter, say hello.
Hello there.
Yeah, mate. Right,
Yeah, mate. How's it going, guys?
Hey.
There we go. You're on too.
What?
You
I gotta
mad
adjust.
scientist, you.
I was like, "Where are you guys at?" And I saw you guys were in the chat, so just had to hop in and say what's going on.
Yeah, mate.
Seeing as I'm the mad chatter. I mean, not so much anymore, but I will always be the mad chatter, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So.
I wasn't sure whether to put the dimensional drift one, but this your mad chatter
It's
one's
all
like
good.
a person, so it looks.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate.
It
What? Hang
matches
on.
with the branding and all that.
You are so loud. Hang on.
I think you turned me up because the last time we spoke, I was using my shitty headphones, and you
Oh
had to
my
like
god,
probably
they are
turn my
terrible.
volume.
They are so
Yeah,
bad.
I'm in the market to get some like Google earbuds soon, so I've been setting some money aside for that.
I every
I know,
time
I've
he
been
turns them on,
self-employed.
I get mad. Like I'm like, ah, they're terrible.
My apologies.
That's a visceral.
I'm so, oh, you know, I'm so sorry about that, bud.
Ooh, thank you, Laura. Laura's offering idea.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you, Drew. Drew coming with $10
Ooh.
and says because Lady Spooky's voice is amazing. Thank you.
I mean,
that's really
true.
sweet.
That's
Aw.
just straight up facts. Straight up facts.
Oh, mate.
Oh yeah, mate, I got you, mate.
This is the.
I know this is their first time like us hearing on the stream, like doing it in full conversation, I guess. Well, we've done it before, but like we're a bit more comfortable with it now, mate.
Yeah. I've just heard it that many times.
I don't want to like fuck up your vocal cords because I know you have a long stream ahead of you. So
that's true. That is true. So,
yo, what up, kitty?
Cap says, "I've listened to your YouTube and do enjoy the content. Hell yeah! Also, please check out my guests as well too. They do amazing work.
Oh yeah, mate! I can't wait to be in your next story, mate.
You inviting yourself in?
I just like this is my whole relationship with Lady. I've just like been shoehorning myself into all of her projects, and I'm like, I'm that person. Like I'm that person that like adopts all the introverted people into my friend group. It's like you're my friend now, and it's just like pick them up, and they don't have a choice.
No, that's seriously how I became friends with all my friends in the horror community. It's like you're like, how do I get to be friends with Lady? It's like literally just send me a cat meme. If you send me messages, I'll answer. But it's very rare for me to initiate conversation first.
Oh shit.
Yep.
I was speaking of cats. I was at this like festival where they like close up the streets, like they closed up Main Street. So there was like music and like art and like crafts and stuff like that. So I bought this like really cool die cast pin, and it's of a black cat, and the proceeds go to like a black cat organization. So it's pretty sick. Actually, black cats are so discriminated. It's just like people. It's rough, man.
Okay, so I need to do a quick be right back and stretch.
BRB. All right. See you guys soon, mate. Can I chill with them?
No, I don't try that. I'm not leaving you alone. I know what you're like.
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
Over.
And we are back.
Welcome back. Did you miss us?
I apologize, Laura. I got distracted. I can't help it. Look, my company was amazing. My guests are amazing. What can I say? You guys.
Oh, nar, you are.
I will smack you. Ah! God damn it!
You don't see the chat?
No, like I'm scrolling up so I don't notice it.
Oh.
Ooh, you got a new donation.
Drew says, Oh, thank you, Drew, for $5, lady. I'm not leaving you alone with my followers. They are mine, and I'm the only one who shall corrupt them. Oh my. I didn't know
That's
you could...
hot.
Yeah.
God damn it. So, Dream says, I have a crazy movie idea, but it's for me. I've been writing it, and I'll try to get a studio to fund it. Ooh, nice.
Ooh, that's gonna be exciting. Let us know when the fund me page happens for it.
Jonas. That's relatable. All I did was call Lady MILF Mammy, and now we're besties. God damn it, Gemini. He's
all
your
it took,
fellow
huh?
Gemini,
Yeah.
chatter.
Oh yeah, we're out here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Geminis are like one of the most discriminated signs ever. But people will just say that that's such a Gemini thing to say, and that we were attention seeking, but it's kind of true.
Yeah. I read somewhere it's like Geminis will tell you that they're a Gemini, and right when I saw it, and right when I was talking to you in a DM chatter, like you mentioned being a Gemini again.
Stop. I can't help myself.
What sign are you, Dodge? Since we're talking about
Oh.
this now.
I'm a Gem. I'm kidding. No, I'm not a Gemini. I'm a Sagittarius.
Ooh,
Oh. Oh. Mm.
Oh,
Nice.
Josie Kitty is a Gemini.
yeah,
Ooh.
we out here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we out here.
Okay, chat, guess what star sign I am. You can probably work it out because I talk about my birthday stream like all the time. But King, I love both puppies and kitties, but I lean more towards kitties.
Nice. Yeah, I love animals in general, but definitely more a cat person for
Mhm.
sure. I feel like I'm very much like a cat too. So
Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
you have cat energy. I totally
you.
understand that.
mm.
like I can just cause a crazy scene, and then next thing you know, I just want to be left alone for a little bit.
No, and then you get like really affectionate.
Yeah, it's so true. There are like times where I'm like, lady is like just checking on me. He's like, "Do you want a VC?" And I'm like, "No." Like she'll like have a feeling that I had a bad day. And I'm like, "No, I don't want a VC. I'm good." And then like 30 minutes later, I'm like, "You want a VC?"
And I'm just like, mm. Mm. Let's see.
Yeah.
So drive fast is a Cancer. Gemini says I'm just daddy. Okay.
That's what they call me too. I can relate.
Ooh.
Dodge, you complaining about me. Here you are being naughty.
What? No, I mean,
this was bound to
he is
happen.
what he
Like,
is.
like the three of us in a room. It's just kind of.
I
I
should
know
probably
Susan's
leave.
watching. Susan's enjoying herself. Yeah.
No.
I should probably go. This is
No.
a bad idea.
No, Dodge, you left me for
I
however
made a
long.
vow. I'm not gonna be bad. I'll be good.
I have no promises.
Yeah, I have my fingers crossed while I'm saying that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I know what you're like.
I
So-
know what you're like. Hmm? What were you going to say, lady? I left you for what?
No. Chatter, we were talking, like, so Chatter and I have a thing when we VC, okay? I play Call of Duty and swear at people, and he talks about different topics. And he wrote me, he was brainstorming different story ideas, and he was so determined to find out which one I started writing, and he was like trying to like sneakily get me to spill it constantly because I wouldn't tell him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm persistent, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The Richard's
But
I'm a
Oh,
Leo.
boy. This is going to be a
Nice.
really short
Nice.
hour and a half.
yeah, probably.
Behave. Behave.
I know. I'm trying.
I know.
I'm
I can.
trying.
I can feel it.
good.
Dodge,
But
there was
I
a
will
lot of
behave.
doubt in your voice then. Like I'm just.
Where do you feel it?
I can't say what I wanted to
So-
say.
So I've been going out with somebody, and like they were saying that they want to do matching like a couple's like Halloween costume idea.
Uh-huh.
So we're like going over some ideas, and the ones that we have right now are like we might do a Barbie like Halloween thing, or we might do something where I dress up as like a crash test dummy, and like they dress up as a car, and they just like ram into me all the time, like. Yeah. So that's
Okay.
kind of what I've been thinking. That's what I've been thinking. I think about Halloween months ahead of time, So that's like I'm thinking about what I want to dress up as. I might wear like a few costumes this year, to be honest with you.
Ooh. Hey, Amy! Hello, Amy. Welcome. Good to see you. I feel like I missed out on some fun. You did, but the fun is still going. There's no escape, it would seem.
Yeah. So,
Laura,
yeah.
you have not listened to me when I'm playing Call of Duty. It's bad. It gets pretty bad.
I don't know. It's funny. Get on Halloween. I'm kind of at that age now where I'm like, I still want to go out and get candy, but like I should be like the one person like giving out candy now at this age, but I still want to like go and get candy for free.
Yeah, that's not
We need it more
fair.
than like.
We do. We earned it. We should have the children have their Halloween.
Yeah.
They
that's
have their
right.
trick or treating on Halloween, and then the day after, once the candy is on sale, then the adults have their Halloween.
Yeah.
Their
I was thinking of
trick-or-treating
doing
day.
an adulting like trick or treating where it's like a Halloween house party, like where you can like get a Jello shot at the door if or something like that. And if they're cool enough, they can come into the party. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that'd be
Yeah.
freaking cool.
Yeah. Someday when I like have a nice enough space to entertain, like in my dream house, I would just host like the freakiest Halloween parties ever.
Amy. Amy said I had a kid just so I could keep going trick or treating.
Oh, I respect that.
Respect.
Yeah.
Kids don't
You
come
gotta
to
pass it on to the next generation, so.
I feel like you're getting a little old here. You're you're looking
I'm
a
not
little,
that
doing
old.
some facial hair.
I'm finally
What?
starting to grow some on my cheeks a little bit, just a little bit.
What?
I'm a bit of a late bloomer. I'm just
So
trying so hard to restrain myself to not like make sure I don't say anything too wrong or also get the whip,
she already handed out the shot collars. Like, yeah.
Oh my goodness. So
What
yeah.
are y'all gonna dress up as for Halloween, chat? Do y'all
Just
have
let
any
us know.
ideas? Tell us. I want to know.
I'm gonna do like a Halloween month, like every night, watch a scary movie. So yeah, I'm so excited for that. I might like watch Goosebumps again or something like that.
Oh my gosh. I had a friend
So
who
corny.
showed me a friend who showed me
Mm,
old Goosebumps episodes, and I was just like, how did I think the books were so scary back then?
right.
They used to scare the crap out of me, but
I know that
no.
Goosebumps was my bread and butter growing up.
Right? I
Yeah.
had the whole set. It was serious back then.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you, Spooka? Do you guys read Goosebumps in Australia?
Yeah, they were pretty available. Like I read them quite a
Was it like a were-wombat or something?
sorry, the spammer.
Oh yeah, mate.
Yeah. They were around. Like there was another kind of similar series on and off, like as well.
Yeah. Nice. Taking a little sippy sip. Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys have any like Halloween traditions that you guys do?
I turn off the lights and eat all the candy
Yeah.
myself.
Halloween's one of those things
Nice.
where it's either really popular in Australia or looks like it's going to be growing, and then like some years there's this absolutely nothing. It's weird.
There's like one thing on my bucket list that I want to do like for Halloween. I want to go to Japan. Like I want to go to Shibuya during Halloween because it's like absolute madness. Everybody's like dressed in like Halloween costumes and like partying on the subway and stuff like that. It just looks like so much fun. That's what I want to do for like one Halloween. It'd be so sick.
They have a haunted house that is miles long in
Yeah.
Japan. Oh
Yeah.
my god. I
Ooh.
would not do
Yeah,
that.
they have like fucked up hospitals and shit like that.
Yes.
There's like blood running
Insane
down the
asylum.
walls and shit. Yeah.
Oh my god,
That's
no.
Yeah. And like Japan just nails it with the paranormal stuff too. I really like their paranormal like psychological horror. It's like it's not like the type that like makes you like outright afraid, but it just makes you so like uncomfortable and like unsettled. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
like the best kind of horror where you feel like you can never let your guard down throughout the whole movie, kind of. Yeah, or like whatever it is. Yeah, I
Right.
like it. Yeah, like the slow burn kind of deal. But like a lot of people do slow burn horror, and there's no payoff, or it doesn't simmer just right. You know what I mean? It's like a fine
Oh
line
yeah,
that you have to
definitely.
walk. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, just like there are so many cool things in Japan that I want to check out. Like the Disney World in Japan. Oh, like my friend's been to all of the Disneylands and Disney Worlds, like all over the globe, and he says like his favorite is like in Japan. So, or second favorite, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Like, would you ever want to go to Japan?
yeah, I'd go to Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, mate.
A Drive Fast says we had one where you could use a paintball gun to kill hordes of zombies that would chase you. Okay, that sounds fun.
That is wild. There was like an event that happened. This was back when I lived in Calgary, Alberta, but they shut down a mall for like 2 nights, and there was a whole like LARPing event where you're in this like locked up mall, and you had to survive with other people, and like if you like got banned, you got to play as a zombie and shit like that. It was so much fun. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, there was like paint guns or not paint guns, like airsoft guns and stuff like that, and like melee weapons that were made of foam. So it was like semi full contact, and it was wild. Like there was no breaks, even if you had to go to the bathroom. It was always like dangerous times, but there was like certain rules where zombies couldn't always just like camp at bathrooms and shit like that. But yeah, it was so much fun. There's like a little mission where you had to like get blood samples and like try and create or like deliver the cure and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But a lot of work to put into a kind of event like that. Yeah. But yeah, there was like granola bars and like cupboards and like different places where you had to like look for them and stuff. Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Good night,
And you
Lone.
couldn't come in with the food.
Good
night. Take it easy.
Good night, Lone Wolf. Have a good one. So Laura has a question for you, Chatter. You're in Japan and a woman walks up to you in a surgical mask and asks you if she's pretty. What would you do?
So. That's what I would say.
Good.
I'd be like, you're alright. You alright. And they'd be like, what does you alright mean? And by the time I'll be like out of there, I'll just do the peace sign and vanish. So yeah. Because I don't fuck with Kuchisake Onna, you know. That's the slip mouth woman. And there's like the 10-foot tall woman. Ooh, creepy. Sorry, mate. You were saying, mate.
It's okay. I don't know what else.
Oh, it's all right, mate. But yeah, mate. Japanese ghost. There's like another one named Teke Teke. Have you guys heard of Teke Teke?
It
Yeah.
sounds familiar. What was
That's
the
the
story
one that's
about?
cut in half.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate.
That's
Yeah, mate.
cut in half.
Yeah, and she like walks around with a giant pair of scissors. And that's why like the sound that she makes when she's like crawling with her hands on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah, mate.
Y'all are into horror. I can tell now. It's official.
I am. I'm a horror hoe. Like not certified, but yeah. Yeah.
Horror.
All right. Good night,
Oh, my.
Richard. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, take it easy. Thank you so much for coming. Oh yeah, mate. But yeah. Oh mate, I'm so excited to see what you do with those story ideas that I sent you, mate. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for them. I still have like the story, some basic ideas, or like story that I mentioned before, but I didn't get to finish what I was saying. But
Mm.
I'm excited for them. Some like I think will really throw people for a loop. I don't think people would quite expect some of them.
Yeah. I love a good plot twist like that's like, you know. And a lot of times when people write stories they're like super predictable, but like yeah, mate, the one that pays off is like I don't know, it just does something for me in the story, you know.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any questions for my guests?
Ask me anything. Anything. And I say anything. Like I don't know if I will answer it, but you can ask me anything. So yeah. Oh yeah, Laura was saying don't forget the toilet ghost or the I don't know. At that point I would not use any of the paper. I'd probably like if I'm in Japan I'd probably have some backup toilet paper with me if I go anywhere, like if I go out, just in case. So
Oh god.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just
You're
in
gonna have
case.
a really big
Yeah.
backpack.
I mean, it's not that much. Like you can just store like a decent amount of folds in your butt pocket. Like us homies, like we have a lot of pockets, so we can make it work.
That is true. That is the most outrageous thing. How many pockets we have?
I know. I was like, I'm trying to like advocate for more clothing department stores to just be unisex and everybody can have pockets and everybody can wear accessories and everybody can rock a purse and like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah. I think the next thing would like if I like could open my own clothing store, everything would be unisex.
Nice.
That would be really cool.
Yeah. Because
Why
like I go
not?
shopping so often and like I'm way more excited about the pants and like the clothes that are in the girls section and like the boys have the boring ass like stuff. You know what I mean? So I always find myself even like going up like Forever 21 or like Ardeen or whatever. And sometimes I get the look like, what are you doing here? Like, but it's like it's all good.
Oh. Oh.
I belong here.
I
Trust me,
do.
I love these
I belong here. The
jeans.
world is my stage.
Do it.
Yeah. No, obviously, like there are days where like I dress a certain way and like people it gets a reaction out of people. Some days I get a kick out of it, and some days it like brings me down. You know what I mean? But yeah, at the end of the day, I had to remind myself what I'm doing, why I'm doing, and who I'm doing it for. And I kind of like the same
Right.
thing when I make my own content or when I create something. Like, you know, it's like I try to go in with the intention of like, well, this is something that I'm gonna enjoy first, and it's like, and if other people happen to fuck with it, then that's cool too, you know?
Yeah.
You can't make everyone happy.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. I mean,
I'm trying.
You
there
keep
are
trying
obviously
to.
those days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
those are
but
just
thank you for
days.
having me, lady. Thanks for having me on.
It's
Hope I'm
okay.
not causing too much trouble being here.
Okay.
Yeah.
But let's.
I have work in the morning,
Oh,
Oh my
so I'm
goodness.
glad that you're gonna
Oh
be able to hang out with
yeah.
her,
yeah, I remember you
Yeah,
said
keep her
you
company for
said
an
you're only gonna be on for an hour. I'm like,
hour.
I will put that to the test
Oh,
because it's been nearly 2 hours now. I'm like,
yeah.
Hey.
Well, I haven't
no,
chatted with
Well,
Ajay in a
no,
while
no,
either.
no. I meant that like I wanted you to stay for more than an hour, so I was gonna like just not remind you and just hope you just wouldn't notice. It's a
That's
good
hilarious.
thing because I wanted you on.
unbelievable.
What do
I
you
was like,
mean?
I'm gonna I was like, okay, well then we'll stagger it. He'll leave at 9, I'll leave at 10, and then Hatter will leave at 11, and then we'll just
Well, that's fine. I'm
stagger it
here.
out. Yeah,
Yeah, it's all good. I'm here. You
it's
know,
fair,
I'm a
of
buffer boy. You
course.
know, but
Oh,
yeah.
well,
No, I don't know if I'm quite that, but yeah. So yeah, that's the tea. Not anymore. I'm not a buffer boy anymore. So yeah.
you're not.
No,
You
no,
just gave yourself
I'm
that
locked.
title and then took it
I'm
away.
yeah, I did. I revoked it. I'm locked in.
What? You took it away and you're locked in?
Yeah, yeah.
Which
That's
one
it.
is
That's
it?
so. I don't know. I'm being so cryptic right now. So,
You
uh,
are.
but yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. You have work tomorrow, Daj? How dare
I
you? How dare you
do.
have a job and try to earn a living for yourself? How dare you?
Don't you know you're supposed to
I
dedicate your
know.
entire life around my streams and like, you know, move to a place where you can record lines for me, and I don't know, talk to me more often.
Oh, schnookums.
How dare you?
I'm trying to move my mic into like the closet, but
Mhm.
it doesn't reach. This isn't my place, so it's like I can't go crazy about moving stuff and rearranging things. It's really strange.
Mm.
It feels like I came to my friend's house to visit, and then my friend left to get food for us and never came back. It's just like, you know that feeling?
Yeah.
So I have my stuff, and I don't feel like I can unpack everything because they're coming back, and
Oh
this
my
is a really
goodness.
strange feeling.
Yeah. It's a should
Yeah.
I stay or should I go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Uh, so
But
yes.
it's okay. It's okay.
Mhm.
I'm trying to at least find a place where I can record so that I can at least do collabs and get something done. So I'm not doing nothing for the whole 6 weeks, 6 months. Sorry,
Mm.
months.
Mhm. Yeah, I need
Sorry,
to get more
ladies,
organized with
months.
my life a little bit more.
Yeah, what do you got to do to get organized?
I just things, you know, many things.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm actually like trying
Mm.
to focus on the music stuff a little bit more. So I want to like finally get off my ass and like officially release something, do a little bit of rebranding and stuff. So I'm actually going on a little road trip. Just gonna think it over and like come at it with a new plan. I'm gonna like eventually get the TikToks as well. So yeah, I never thought I'd be downloading the TikTok app, but I will be very soon.
Ooh,
Doing things on there, yeah.
very good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I've got a TikTok, but I don't do anything with it. It's just
Mm,
I don't like doing short stories that much.
yeah.
So it's just
Yeah. I feel like maybe you could put like snippets of your gaming on there.
I think that could be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to do that stream where we play like that game, Phasmophobia, and I'm just like crying in a corner.
They've updated it, by the way.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. It's
Is
been
it harder? It's even
a
harder
lot
now.
harder now.
Oh no. That's hard. That's harsh.
Hmm.
So, like, in what ways do they make it more like? I guess to discern what type of ghost it is, right? Like, there's a lot
Basically,
more things to throw you off.
you have to level up to get decent gear. Yeah.
I see. I
Yeah.
see.
So they've added
Yeah.
that element to it. So it's just,
Okay. Cool.
I don't know.
I guess it's still a pre-beta game, right? Is it? Or
I think so, yeah. Like it's still really new. I think it's one
I
of
would
those
love,
games that's just never going to be fully released.
yeah. But it's kind of cool because like they're shaping it as they go based on like what the community wants. So it's like it's kind of cool. I would love a like co-op game where like you and like 3 other players play like cryptid hunters or something like that.
That would be fun. There's like
Yeah.
the Bigfoot game.
Ooh. They're trying to catch me.
Oh my god.
Big feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Knucklehead.
You had to do it. You just
Yeah.
couldn't help yourself. You just had to do
Yeah.
it.
Couldn't.
I know.
He
I'm
couldn't.
sorry. I'm not really though, but yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All right, you wonderful people. You wonderful,
Aw.
beautiful people.
Thank you. Thank you. I know.
Yeah.
You're
And
pretty
Lady.
alright too. You're pretty alright.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it's been
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it has been.
Yeah,
It's good catching up
it has
for a little bit.
it has been great having you on, Dodge.
Yes, dear. And thank you to everyone who stopped by, who had questions, who left a like. Thank you, everyone. I will catch y'all around.
Yeah,
Good night, you
take it
guys.
easy. Get some rest.
Yes, definitely. Have to be up at 6 in the morning.
Okay, get to that. You do that then.
All right.
Yes. You get out of here. You do that. Good guy.
Thanks for keeping my seat warm. Okay. What's up? Because
No
I've been like standing
problem.
up this whole time.
Well,
Oh,
look,
your poor big feet.
It's also hard because I can't put Shadow on the desk because,
Mhm.
like, he has no legs. Like, look, hang on,
Yeah.
no legs.
I'm just an orb.
Yep. Well, if you had
Yeah.
like an avatar, I'd put your avatar on the table, but no,
It's
you
a
just have to
raven
put-
It's cool.
or
It
a
kind of
bird.
looks like a mystical orb, you know, on the table.
But like, you need
A
to have like
crow,
the little
maybe?
crow with like its arms up, going. Wee.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum. Wing. Yeah. Didn't you already do that? Someone did it already.
I think it was Fearsome who added that on.
Fearsome. Yes.
Yeah, it was
Ooh, very
Fearsome.
nice.
Ah, it's in my caption. Anyway, sorry. Tangent. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Be good, Dodge.
I'll try.
That was Dodge.
Dodge of the grave. She's cool. She's
She can
hilarious.
dodge the grave, but she can't dodge coming on.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Yeah, Matt. So you guys are just like wifeys basically, so yeah.
Spider. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Look, I cannot be held accountable if Dodge is around.
Yeah. It's all it's all good. It's all good. You know how I am around Jacqueline Harper, so it's we're even.
Freaking hell, you and Jacqueline Harper. Oh
Yeah.
god damn.
I'm gonna like one day I'm gonna have a date over, and then they're gonna be like doing the dishes, and they open the cupboard. They're like, "What is this?" And it says like Jacqueline Harper's biggest simp.
You have like everything. You got posters up on the wall. You got like your Jacqueline Harper mug. You got the
I have
body
a replica
cushion.
of her glasses. Oh.
You have like all the little tiny cushions. You've got like a rug with her on it. Like, I just want to make sure she's nice.
No,
and...
I want to know what kind of like cassette tape recorder that she uses and stuff like that. Even, you know.
I mean, that's true. I keep changing the law with that. If I'm like, I've looked back, I'm like, wait a minute, I've changed that a couple of times. What she actually does.
Yeah.
What she uses.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure she has different devices. Like, you know, she always has to have different backups and stuff like that. You know.
Of course.
Because like she's not gonna bring in her expensive like gear if she's gonna go to a place where it might be compromised. So she needs to, you know.
That's true.
So,
I mean, but she also she sketches them too.
That's right. That's right.
And I think she does it from memory. She can't actually do it.
I'll be like, Jacqueline, can you draw me like one of them French girls?
You're gonna say that. I freaking knew that was coming, and it's just
I know. I walked into it. So
you didn't
like
walk
you
into it. You
set
just like
it up.
barrel
You set
rolled.
it up for me.
Barrel rolled into it.
I'm shameless. What can I say?
You're more than shameless.
Shame. Not. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe like a cone of shame.
No, I wear it with pride.
Oh goddamn.
Yeah. I would love to see like a Jacqueline Harper like video game. Like you were telling me that you had a dream about it. Like I was playing it. Oh, I want that to happen someday. That'd be so cool.
I would love that. I think that would just be so much fun to like just create. But...
Yeah. I don't know, because like you're someone who's big into video games, so like has there ever been like a story that you wrote and you're like, fuck, this would be a pretty cool video game?
Yeah, like a lot of it is not necessarily the story, but the world. I think would be really. The worlds would be really cool to actually like be able to like make your own story in for other people. But like part of the issue with other people being like in the world I build is like they do things wrong, and I get really mad about it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
What are you doing?
No, I'm very like possessive over my creative like work and stuff like that too. Like my intellectual property, as they call it.
Yeah, like I've had to become. I think that's part of the reason why I'm reworking the HARPER CODEX is because with some of the timeline doesn't make sense now.
Yeah.
And because of that, like a lot of like it's like, okay, well, this probably wouldn't happen in this slot, or I don't know.
Happens with every great story, so don't worry. There's always continuity things that need to get fixed. Like look at how many times George Lucas like changed things in the first Star Wars movie, even. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody like has a copy of the Star Wars that released for the first time in cinemas. Like I don't think they, or maybe there is a copy, but it's probably very, very hard to find. I think by the time it got to video, there was like a lot of things that were changed too, even. So don't be ashamed of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's also, and this is gonna sound maybe a little bit terrible, but like the community can fluctuate quite a lot, and I need to protect like the storyline and everything.
Yeah,
because I've already.
That's right, and like you want to make sure you're working with people who will be committed to like even can come back for the roles further down the road, and like, you know, I understand. You're treating it like a full. It's like it's a full on production. You know what I mean? So I totally get it.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, you basically explained it perfectly. I'm like, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, like there's just some things I just think I could have done better. Now I've had a bit more experience, and
that's really cool. And that's I think it's like when you have the privilege or the chance to like revisit a story from the beginning and see what things you could set up, like way earlier in the story, things that you could change. It's pretty cool. Like we were watching One Piece. I was getting Lady to watch the live action One Piece, and we finished it. And I was saying to her like certain things that they like characters that they introduced way earlier into the story, like certain plot points that they set up for way down the road. And I was like, in the original like source material, it wasn't like set up that early, but I actually liked it because like the creator of like One Piece was like, would be like, hey, if I were to be able to do it differently this time, it's like this is like how I would do it. So it was kind of cool.
Yeah, like sometimes like also things work in one medium, but they will not work in another.
Yeah.
And because like with it, like you have to rely on what Jacqueline like sees and what she experiences, plus any sound effect, you know, going on, because you can't see any visuals. So you have, you know, so basically like what she sees might not necessarily be there.
Oh.
So yeah, just lots of little things are just
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, we're saying that Jacqueline Harper has supernatural powers, perhaps.
I didn't say
Well,
that.
I mean, who knows? Like,
I mean,
we'll see.
well, I mean,
I'm
it's
not trying
also,
to fish for more information about Jacqueline Harper. You know, I'm just like, but like,
it's more along the lines of say other characters might be able to like influence that.
yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, so
That's cool.
I
So like, I'm gonna ask a personal question about Jacqueline Harper. Like, what is like her favorite thing to eat for breakfast?
you know, I haven't never really thought about that.
Yeah. Is she like an avocado toast kind of person, or does she
I
like
don't know. I imagine
crepe?
she is. I imagine she is fairly like somewhat health conscious, but I wouldn't say she's obsessive about it.
But like practical, kind of a bit more.
Yeah, just sort of like pretty practical about things. And just...
Yeah. Okay.
Are you thinking I'm gonna cook for her? She's gonna
Yeah,
love
I mean,
my
I'm trying
food.
like it's like that. I'd like to try and get to know a person and then see what kind of meal that they would like, or like see if I can like read off of them and see like, okay, you know. Yeah, I love cooking for people, so it's one of my favorites.
I've noticed you and cooking for people.
Yeah,
It's one of your
it's my
love
love
languages.
language.
Yep.
Oh yeah, mate, you know me
Yep.
so well, mate.
Yep. Yep. Ye old for people.
Yeah. So I'm going on a road trip, and my friend, she just graduated from like her pastry school, like uh and culinary school. So like she said that she's gonna bake like snacks for the road, and I asked for some chocolate muffins with walnuts in it, so she's gonna make that. I'm so excited because it's gonna be like a 5-hour drive, so I will need snacks and sugary things.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Snacks are the best.
Yeah.
I like how you're going on a road trip now.
I am. I'm excited. Yes. I will take pictures and I will send them to you.
I know. You better send me pictures.
Oh, I will, mate. So yeah. Yeah. What's the season in Australia right now? Is it kind of going into like summer or springy or?
Spring, I think.
Yeah, mate. Oh, it's getting colder here now, so we're entering autumn now. So.
Ooh.
And I love autumn. It's my favorite season.
What do you like about
it? The sun is still out and very bright, but the air is cold and crisp and refreshing. And I can wear pants again.
Okay.
Because it's like in the summertime it's so hot.
Oh
so,
yeah.
I can like I can layer up my clothes a bit more, and it's like perfect. I wear a hoodie all year long, but like autumn is perfect hoodie season. So that's why.
Yeah.
And also like good holidays around it too.
It's weird hearing about things being like the seasons being different still, like.
Yeah, right. Like you guys celebrating like Christmas in the summertime.
Yep. Yep.
When like the imagery for like us North Americans is like, oh, it's a white Christmas snow and all this like cold, romantic, cozy season.
And it's boiling hot here, and we still cook like roast meats too. That's pretty common.
Oh my goodness! Like, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and your house gets
Oh, honey
boiling.
glazed ham. Oh,
Hey.
mate.
It's good. Like a lot of people have seafood instead, and like cook on the
Oh,
barbecue.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
We don't do that though,
Nice.
because we're insane. But
Nice. What's like a staple side dish at like family you guys' family dinners?
roast potato.
Mmm, that's amazing. That's a good side dish. That would be my main, mate. That's good. I just
My-
like take a huge stack of potatoes. Mm-hmm.
It's all the
The
time.
greatest things ever. Mm-hmm. My comfort food. Any type of potatoes you bring it to me, I will be happy. I grew up on a potato farm, so
I didn't know you grew up on a potato farm.
yeah. We had like 4 acres of land, so and we didn't have sprinklers, so we had to go water them out ourselves, like my siblings and I, and we'd have to pick off the bugs off of them because we were organic. We didn't use pesticides, so it was like a lot of work.
That is a lot of work.
So much work, yeah. But yeah, so but you know, it's worth it. I love potatoes.
I was thinking like that.
Just like go grab my apps, just like
hash brown. That's like my life. Hash browns.
Yeah. Actually, hash browns in a sandwich. Oh,
Ooh, okay, that sounds nice.
right. So like it was classified as a struggle meal, but it was amazing. It's delicious. Those fueled a lot of my mornings. Like hash brown, mayonnaise, and a sando. Yep. I think like even the English people do like chip sandwiches and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Australians do that too.
Okay. And I kind of understand it because of the texture inside. Like it's soft sandwich on the outside, but crunchy chips on the inside. Like I kind of, yeah, I kind of get.
Wait, what do you mean
it.
by chips? Do you mean like chips
Yeah,
as in hot chips or cold chips?
English chips. I both, but like the fries with the French fries in the sandos.
Oh yeah, okay. Making sure.
Yeah. But like crisps as well. I've seen English people do
Yeah.
crisp sandwiches as well. Yeah.
Yeah. That one like gave it to me once when I was little, and I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah, mate.
And I was mad. I was just like, "How dare you?"
No. I have like my Irish friends, and like I see them at work making crisp sandwiches. I just laugh at them.
And you're doing it too.
Yep. Yeah. Or I shame them whenever my Irish coworkers go to the French fry station to just eat some snack on some fries. And literally everybody does it, but I'm like, oh, look at you Irish people and your potatoes.
Look, potatoes are amazing. Okay.
No, they're a staple. No, they're essential. Yeah. One of my favorite, not like favorite, but one of my unique ways to eat soup, like potatoes, is a potato leek soup. I like a creamy potato leek soup.
Ooh.
So good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or like, what other good ways to have potatoes? Oh, there's so many, obviously, but I want to try this potato bake recipe someday. I'm really looking forward to that.
Well, Adam's not here.
That's
Someday
right.
you will try the potato bake recipe. It'll be a glorious day.
Yes. And I'm just trying to deconstruct it like the entire time. Like figure out what the secret ingredients are. So yeah.
Yeah.
what else you got planned? Do you have anything going on after the stream, or
I don't think so. I'm just
just gonna recharge and stuff?
I'm kind
Yeah,
of.
mate.
Does anyone have any sort of final questions for either Chatter or myself?
Yeah, mate. Let us know now before I go, because you're not getting another chance after this, you know. So
Oh
that's
my.
it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
see. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around.
Oh no.
It's like I've been through enough today. Stop. Stop.
It has been a really rough week for me in real life, so it's just.
Oh, mate. I wish I could give you a hug, mate.
Oh mate, I appreciate that. I could do with a hug right now.
Yeah, mate.
It's been. I came very close to like rescheduling the stream and like canceling and everything.
Yeah.
It's been a week.
Oh, mate. Well, you got to prioritize yourself, mate. So don't feel bad if there's a day where you can't stream, mate.
Yeah,
Always take
that's
care of
true.
yourself.
Yeah, mate, that's true, mate. That's true.
Because you wanna bring your best to when you're up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate. All right. Looks like we don't have any new questions, mate. So I think we're gonna wrap this up. Yeah.
Mate. All right. Thank
Thanks
you.
for having me on.
My pleasure, mate. Lovely having you on as always.
I love shoehorning myself onto your show.
I know, Laura. It has literally just been a very rough couple of weeks. Yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you for dropping by and spending some time with me and my guests and asking all the questions. If you haven't yet, please check out my latest video. I could always do with some more views. Yeah, my socials are in the link below, in the description below, and all that. But yeah, thanks for coming, everyone. Stay safe, my little spooklings. And remember, I'll be watching you. Okay, you can say goodbye too.
Bye-bye.